right, so here's Michael Venom Page, shiny pro record, more than 20 wins, just a couple of pro losses. This man is exceedingly hard to put away. He's made a career of putting the opposition away. This was one of the more highly touted free agents in all of mixed martial arts. We were very happy to have Michael Venom Page here in the UFC, but no rest for the weary, right? You knew that when they signed MVP, and if they were able to do so, they were going to be giving him tough challenges right out of the chute, and that is precisely what is in front of Michael Venom Page here tonight. A lot of people believe, even though MVP did not sign with the UFC until his late 30s, there is still plenty of fight left in this dog. Our tale of the tape for this, our main event of the evening. All right, now for the particulars, we go inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, and now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, the future, Ian Machado Gary!
Herb Dean, our referee for this one. All right, here we go with round one, featuring one of the best recent welterweight signees, Michael Venom Page. And for an athlete like this, he would not have enjoyed his retirement nearly as much if he didn't try to chase a few wins in the UFC. This will always be the greatest proving ground in all of mixed martial arts, and MVP Michael Venom Page out to prove that his game will absolutely translate at the highest level of the sport. Nice teep kick there from the kickboxer, and that is going to give the opposition something to think about. I've never eaten one of those, but it doesn't seem fun.
No, it sucks. It sucks to get hit with that front kick up the middle. And that is going to allow for him to stay at range. It also deters takedown attempts, because you know that if you change levels into one of those, you are going to sleep.
Good straight hand there by Gary.
I mean, right away, no feeling out process. These boys just went and started fighting. Beautiful right knee lands to the head.
Well, he is a tactician. He does not discriminate when it comes to his weapons. There's a side kick.
That side kick can go to the legs or to the body. What a technique. When both are prepared, these are the types of fights that we expect.
Nice punch by Machado Gary. Well, you know the book on this guy, very cerebral and tactical on the feet, and there is that inside leg kick.
Just a quick switch of the hips and boom, inside leg kick land.
Just over 3 minutes to go now. Well, it didn't take him long to get a good read on his opponent. Another good series of kicks there.
He thought the kicks would be the key tonight, and they sure have been.
Nice punch there by Machado Gary. Oh, and he lands another leg kick there. He's already landed several in this round, and the damage is really starting to take its toll.
Yeah, it's really starting to take its toll. And you watch the opponent. He's walking gingerly on his leg. And one big tell that you're starting to really do well with your leg kicks is when your opponent starts to switch stances.
Right.
Watch for a stance switch very soon.
Nice jab. Just over 2 minutes, round one. Oh, he got everything behind that back kick. Page gets hit with a kick. That one appeared to land flush. Well, he is at his kickboxing best tonight. Another nice, good series. Right to the target. Let's see if his opponent can survive.
I cannot believe he is still standing after taking that punch.
Oh, big knee to the body. Man alive. There's that left hand. All right, so the overhand has certainly been a big weapon for him here tonight. Look for him to go right back to it here if he can find an opening.
Oh, the kick landed.
Well, you don't want to take too many kicks on that calf, and now it's starting to show some visible damage.
You can see the color starting to change on the calf. He's taking too many of his kicks.
Back kick there. 1 minute to go in round one.
Oh, that right hand barely missed there.
Right on the button. He continues to work that lead leg to great effect. Well, that's one way to take advantage of an edge and reach. Beautiful connection with that punch. Well, he's always working off of that jab. Nice jab there by Machado Garry. 15 seconds remain in the round. And he lands that side kick. Huge connection by him there.
He needs to get on his bicycle, John. He needs to get into space so that he doesn't get finished.
5 minutes in the books. All right, so that round is in the books. Ian Machado Garry's bleeding from the forehead a little bit, so we'll keep an eye on that as the fight continues. Hopefully the cut man can do his work and get it under control so it doesn't bleed down into the fighter's eyes. All right, back to the stools between rounds, and I guess nothing a little Botox can't fix, but let us show you the replay and ultimately the strike that caused that significant damage to his forehead.
I mean, his forehead. You don't see it very often, but even when BJ Penn kicked Diego Sanchez, the damage and the blood that flies off the head whenever you get a head kick to the head, it's very difficult to deal with or get a cut on the forehead. He's got to change his approach now to really protect himself.
Yeah, it doesn't appear to be compromising the vision as yet, but he will need to protect himself so it doesn't get worse here in the next round. All right, next round is now underway. Hopefully the action continues at a high level. Pretty good first 5 minutes.
Pretty good first 5 minutes. Both of them can really pick it up. Let's see who decides they're going to lead the dance as we go forward.
Oh, massive kick lands flush.
Nice jab. Beautiful setup to the leg kick.
Hook to the head by Machado Garry. Bone on bone as the head kick lands flush.
He better get those hands up or he's gonna put him to sleep.
That kick blocked by Page. All right, so he continues to land a high volume of strikes. You know, sometimes when you play basketball, you're in the zone. This dude's in the zone.
This guy's throwing his basketball in the midst of the ocean. He can't miss with anything that he throws. Every kick lands, every punch lands. He is just outclassing this guy on the feet. You have got to find a way to change the way that this fight is playing out, or your night's gonna end very early.
Oh, roundhouse kick lands. Just over 3 minutes now to go in round two. And he's looking for that left hand, just missed. So a much different approach for him here in this second round. He was a little bit tentative in round one, a little bit of a feeling out process. Now he has clearly found his rhythm, found the range, We'll see if he can continue with more activity here in round 2. Leg kicks all day. His mobility is compromised. Might get it back a little bit as the fight continues, but that's an obvious limp right now.
Well, it's going to take ice on the calf, ice on the thigh when he gets to the corner to try and bring it back. But once you get dead leg, there's not much you can do. Oh, he's hurt so bad. He's got to find safety, find a way that you can recover.
Able to connect with a beautiful jab. All right, seems as though his sole focus is attacking that cut, and man, it's getting bad now. A lot of blood flowing.
Yeah, as it should be, right? He should be focused on getting to that cut, making his opponent pay. He did the work. He opened up the cut. Now it's on him to continue on the path and make the ringside position, come in here and try to stop this fight.
Side kick. What a connection by him there. His opponent could be out of here soon, DC.
He's almost done. I mean, when you get hit with a shot like that, you don't know whether to run, hide, grab, or wrestle. He's confused. He's as confused as he was on his first test in elementary school.
All right, so he continues to land a high volume of strikes. He talked to us a lot about pace and pressure, and he has certainly kept up his end of the bargain.
I mean, the cardio is fantastic tonight. He is pushing at a level that we have not seen him fight before. This is shades of Colby Covington, Max Holloway, those guys that can fight all night. He is showing you that he has done the work in the training room, and it's on full display tonight.
All right, that calf kick starting to show some visible signs of bruising now.
And it's exciting him. He's excited to see that all the work that they've done in preparation is showing itself in the octagon.
Well, lands a good series of kicks there, DC. It really didn't take him long to get a good beat on his opponent.
He figured the timing, and now he's been driving kick after kick into his opponent.
He's doing work with the jab. That strike over the top, and now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Beautiful level change. Make him think you're going low and then come right over the top with that beautiful overhand. Great punch.
Looks like his leg is hurt here. You can even see him limping a little bit. All right, so there's the end of the round. Big story in this one now. The cut on the bridge of that nose from that strike. The cut man is in there. Should be able to shut this one and potentially prevent it from being a factor here moving forward. All right, I'm being told we've got some replays from the previous round, and it appears as though the cut on the bridge of the nose is getting worse by the minute.
It's getting worse by the minute, and he's got an opponent in front of him that wants to target it. He wants to hit him on the nose over and over again. I wonder if every time he gets hit there, the blood goes down into the mouth, making it difficult to breathe.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. All right, so another round is now underway. Pretty good action over the previous 10 minutes. Your thoughts on what we might see here?
Both of the guys really picking up on the action, putting their foot on the gas, and really starting to drive it home as we approach the end of the fight, and we're still so evenly matched, and the fight has been so close to this point.
Well, he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down tonight. He continues to connect on a high volume of strikes here. Hard shots landing on both sides. Oh, he's had a huge strike right there. I'm not sure how many more of these his opponent can take.
Massive shot that he landed. Great job. That was lightning fast, that right hand.
Page gets caught by that straight punch. You got to do better than that defensively.
Another good shot.
Man, where were these calf kicks 15 years ago? Another strike targets that area there.
I mean, lands, and once again, it hurts him. It isn't as evident how hurt you are when you're taking these calf kicks, but trust me, it really does take an effect on you. And then he throws it overhand left. He's got some hands, man.
Oh, he continues to land a high number of strikes in this round. Really hasn't let up. Huge shot finds the target there.
Great shot lands. Now he's got to go find that follow-up attempt. The kill shot is what they call it, to go and end the fight.
Three minutes to go in round 3. Strong kick there.
Yeah, he's got to. He's got to start checking kicks.
Oh, body kick attempt here, it's no good. Machado Gary's dealing with an obvious limp right now. Perhaps it was that last kick to the right leg that caused him the problem, so we'll see if he can start checking some of those and make the adjustment, but clearly this is a storyline that could emerge throughout the rest of this fight. We have crossed the midpoint of this one. Nice jab. Oh, is he opened up now? Nasty cut on the bridge of the nose. Well, not much of a setup there. Misses with the left hook.
All right, stay in there, buddy. Recompose. Use your footwork, and let's get focused.
It got checked.
Well, you've got to admire the urgency here. He is trying to keep the judges out of it, lighten up his opponent left and right. Oh, nice straight punch there. Must be nice to have a reach advantage like this, DC. Somehow, his opponent stayed upright.
I mean, he's still on his feet, but he's not up by much.
Well, his opponent seemed to be stunned to a significant extent, but was able to recover, and it's almost like he let him off the hook a little.
Kind of let him off the hook. He needed to really put his foot on the gas to try to find that finish.
Out of range with that one. Well, you got to think he might be trying to set up that overhand again. He's found a home for it all night long. Let's see if that holds true. Under a minute now to go. Oh, the straight hand lands flush to the body by Page. Moving to his left now. Ian Machado Gary gets lit up by that straight punch. Well, earlier in the round, he clearly got stunned by his opponent, but he just has not responded well at all.
He hasn't responded well. He hasn't gotten himself back going after getting hurt so bad early in the round.
All right, mixing up the leg kicks nicely, and that thigh starting to show some visible signs of bruising now.
You know, you can't even worry about what that high leg kick does now. You have to worry about the dividends that it will pay as we go forward in this fight.
10 seconds now to go in the round. That's 3 rounds in the can. We're headed to the championship rounds. All right, so the round is over, and you see some obvious bleeding now. Looks like the cut is on the nose. Yes, it is. Cutman will try to get in there and shut it, but of course, as soon as he absorbs a strike this next round, that thing could reopen. Certainly bears watching here moving forward. All right, so now we have some real adversity. There's a cut on the nose. Hard to know if that's impacting the breathing, but some definite damage in that previous round.
Yeah, some real damage. And now when you get a cut like that, that is in a bad spot. Because every time you get hit on the nose, it's so jarring. And then the blood starts to go down into the mouth. He's got an uphill battle ahead.
We have arrived at the 4th round, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. He's got a good leg kick. There it is. Well, I think I can smell the blood at this point in time. That canvas didn't look like that a few fights ago. Blood is flowing from that cut with every passing strike.
Every strike. And it burns. John, it burns so bad. When you get cut like that, every time a shot lands, it just burns So this guy needs to try to find a way to not take and limit the damage he's taking to this cut. Easier said than done, though.
Well, no feeling out process tonight. Both fighters invoking damage on the other, DC.
Yes, we knew this would be very competitive. We knew that this was a tough fight. We knew that both guys would be very evenly matched in this fight. But we didn't expect to see this type of war between these two guys.
That is a huge shot right there, DC. You don't want to eat too many more of those.
No, and he needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Machado carries. Oh!
Keep your hands up.
Well, not only has he stayed aggressive as he was in the previous round, landing a high volume of strikes, but he's also been efficient, not just with his strikes, but also with his body movement. Complete performance out of this fighter here tonight. Nice crack there. Well, getting harder to watch, right? Continuing to badger that calf area. The bruising looks bad.
The bruising looks bad, and he keeps...
Come on, let's work.
Tries to take out the leg. Beautiful leg kick lands.
He does everything so well, and he's so calm. He's so calm in the face of such a big spot.
Well, you know, the calf kick has revolutionized the game, and he lands yet again. That bruising pretty bad now, champ.
It's bad, and it's going to get worse because his opponent is going to keep on beating him. Ton of trouble right now.
Gets back to his feet.
He's tired. Both guys are. They've worked hard.
Well, DC kind of just playing with him at this point, right? You think he's got to go in and just get him out of there.
Well, he's trying, but he gets a little bit anxious, so he starts to throw a lot of punches and not the right punches. And because he's throwing so much, he keeps missing, and by doing that, he's missing chances to end this fight.
Oh, he has landed a high volume of strikes in this round and really hasn't let up when it comes to his aggressiveness. The striking has been on point every step of the way. Careful to not gas out, but you gotta like the output here down the stretch. Machado Gary's really targeting that cut right now, and why not? He has opened up his opponent. Might as well continue to attack that particular area.
His nose is all crooked. It's all beat up. It's bleeding. He got hurt bad. That nose looks broken.
Let's go. Get off first, boy.
1 minute now to go in round 4 of a possible 5. Well, he's...
Oh, my goodness!
Yeah, that was just a gorgeous shot to end the fight right there. I'm not even sure the opponent really saw it coming. So back to the drawing board for him. But for the winner, this is certainly exactly what he was looking for here tonight. Let's get it to Bruce Buffer to make it official.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean's called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 8 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by knockout, Michael Venom Page!
Oh, well, there he is after a huge knockout win tonight. You going to the after party or what?
I mean, I'm heading over there right now, John. I'm asking the producers, how soon can I get up?
Well, I All right, so here's a woman who really has taken the sport by storm, just getting going as far as her UFC career is concerned, but man, the film is favorable. She can do it all.
It doesn't take long. It doesn't take long for you to recognize that someone has something special. This young lady has something special. She's a fantastic fighter. She's a tremendous grappler, great wrestler, and she has very good hands. Everything doesn't have to be elite. It's all got to be very, very good. She's very good everywhere. And she's special in certain areas. That is well-rounded, and that's what we see in this young lady.
Certainly a lot of handicappers suggest she'll have an advantage wherever this fight goes, but gotta get it done on fight night. Gotta rise to the occasion. We'll see if she can do that tonight. All right, so here's the proud Brazilian Maíra Bueno Silva. What a rise to contention it has been for this young woman. She fought outstandingly well in the Holly Holm fight. Of course, that result was overturned, but the promotion believed in her to such an extent that when they turned her around, it was for the title against Raquel Pennington. This is a 5-tool player, an outstanding ground game. She's got a lot of different submissions in her arsenal, and you can be sure for the opposition that is something of which they are acutely aware as they step up to face Maíra Bueno Silva here tonight. Well, so much UFC history has played out here at T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada. Plenty more where that came from tonight. The athletes are ready to go. Till the date for this, our main event of the evening. All right, now for the official introductions, we go to the veteran voice of the Octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC Bantamweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Meche Chiasson. And now introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Mayra Chitara Bueno Silva.
The veteran Herbert Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready. Good.
All right, it is the UFC's unofficial home base, T-Mobile Arena here in Las Vegas, Nevada, and 18,000 plus are expected on hand tonight for what should be an epic UFC live.
It is going to be a phenomenal fight night in a fantastic arena. T-Mobile Arena, the home of the UFC.
Oh, a beautiful straight right hand. Unable to land on the uppercut there, but now starting to use that reach advantage.
Oh, nice jab, nice stick.
Bueno Silva going for the leg kick. Nothing doing there. They're certainly getting after it early. Effective strike there by Chiasson.
She landed a beautiful takedown early in the round.
Excellent ground and pound strikes here by Maíra Bueno Silva. All right, full guard now, DC. She's on the bottom. What is she trying to do?
Well, she's got to throw up submissions to try to put her opponent on awareness. And these submissions will be used to reverse the position. Even if it gets defended, it will create space for her to try to get back to her feet, or maybe to steal a sweep and trick her opponent. All right, she's in the north-south position.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Macy Chiasson. These ground strikes really started to add up. There's another one. Really good job by her in the bottom position to land a strike and not idle there.
And now she's in mount.
Bueno Silva's now attempting to go for a leg submission. Let's see if she can seal the deal. Oh, she's got that heel hook tight. Oh, how good is that as she gets out?
She is so aware on the ground, and she escapes a deep submission attempt.
All right, rubber guard for her now, so not a lot of fighters will go to this type of guard, and I would think that could pose some problems here for her opponent.
It would pose some problems because most people are not used to it. So what she needs to do is just remember, I'm not in grave danger just yet, but I cannot allow my opponent to get going and get working in a position that I don't see very often.
A series of punches from the top here by Chiasson. She's trying to pass the guard here. Ooh. Oh, she's going for a submission attempt again.
Oh, that's very deep now.
She got out again. All right, so the ground and pound strikes continue to land. She's not staying busy for the sake of it. She is doling out damage.
She's landing a lot of punishing ground and pound. And this is going to really zap her opponent as they get back to the feet.
Chiasson's back inside control.
She's stepping over in the mount here. Great defense to stay safe.
Man, she is in constant pursuit of these submissions. Nice positional control here. She is reading things pretty well defensively as she's able to dodge that strike on the ground.
She's got her eyes open and she's very aware of everything coming in her direction.
Chiasson's right back to the full mount. She's really accurate landing these strikes from top position. Oh, beautiful job by her there to reverse the position on the ground. All right, half guard position for her here, and this is a spot where we've seen her have a lot of wild success in previous fights.
She has a tremendous amount of success from this position because she's so knowledgeable. She keeps the right side underhook and she just goes to work with that left arm. She's posting and elbowing. She's building her posture and punching. There are just so many different ways for her to score strikes from this position.
Horn sounds for the end of round one.
Stop.
Nice work last round. The ground control is unbelievable. She was no answer for it. But what are we going to do? We're going to do the same thing we did last round. The judges, no doubt, screwed.
All right, let's look back at some of the action in that round, DC. At times, it looked as though she was literally trying to punch her face through the floor.
Yes, she's trying to punch her face through the floor. That's what she does, though. I mean, that is her calling card. That is what she's known for. The moment she gets down, it is just vicious ground and pound from the top position. She is a master of posturing. She is a master of control. And the moment she gets an opportunity, she really does brutalize her.
All right, round two. All right, so here we go with our next round. We'll see if she can piggyback upon all that good ground and pound work in the previous round.
Well, when you watch a round like that, it's got to be 10-8. I mean, it has to be 10-8, or the judges have to be considering this was just a beatdown. This was one fighter controlling posture. This was one fighter putting immense damage on their opponent, and she does this constantly. This isn't something new. This is her way to fight, and when she's successful, the fights all look similar. In that round,
Huge fire there, probably her best strike of the fight.
her best strike, and you don't see this type of power normally in this weight class, but she lands, and she lands very effectively. There you go. There you go. Nice.
Oh, she's got the Von Flue choke now. Oh, that Von Flue choke is tight. she gets out.
I thought it was over. But that's one thing you know. Never underestimate these fighters in their submission defense.
Chiasson's got the full mount.
She is so dominant from the top position.
Well, you know she can do it all in the octagon tonight. She is largely a striker, and man, has she had it going really from the opening bell.
From the start of the fight, you could see that she was different tonight. You could see that she was going to lean on the cardio, set a high pace, and hope that her opponent could not keep up. But not only is she fighting hard, she is landing just about everything that she throws.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Chiasson. Half guard position for her here, and if you're the bottom fighter, this is truly a case of pick your poison.
Yeah, you gotta pick your poison. And if you're on the bottom, you gotta be trying to find a way to escape that bottom leg. You cannot allow your opponent, you cannot allow her to sit on your leg and just throw big damage and strikes. You got to make sure you're on an elbow control, an underhook, and getting back to your feet.
All right, full guard now, DC, and just because she has the top position does not mean she is not in imminent danger.
Oh, she's in danger at all moments whenever she's in the full guard because they have so many different submission attempts that they can throw up at you. So she needs to pass. By passing the half guard, already eliminates a vast majority of those submissions. Move to half guard, then continue to try to advance to either get off great ground and pound or just positional advantages in the ground.
Well, she has certainly picked up the pace here in round two and starting to find herself in the pocket a little bit. She was a little bit hesitant in round one. No hesitancy whatsoever here in round two. She has clearly found her rhythm and range. 2 minutes to go. Leg kick lands. A huge strike right there, DC.
Great shot landed. Now she's got to go chase her down and get another one off to finish the fight.
Trying to hammer that lead leg. Snapping off that jab. Nice uppercut inside. She's going back to that patented straight right. Oh, look at that double leg takedown by her there. She's as good with that takedown attempt as any fighter, I would think, in this division.
As good as anybody across any division, across any gender in mixed martial arts. It's a confidence that she has when it comes to that specific takedown attempt.
Ooh, she could get the submission here. Man, she's fun to watch grapple. Beautiful reversal there on the ground. 45 seconds remain in the round. Bueno Silva's back into full guard. Oh, and with conviction, she moves right into half guard.
Without much effort, she was able to pass from her full guard right into half guard.
All right, so just as we saw in the previous round, she is realizing a lot of success with her kickboxing game tonight, and you can see the confidence growing with every strike landed.
It's overwhelming for her opponent to be in there with her when she's in this flow state. She's so good at everything she's doing that now the activity is starting to pick up. If she can continue to fight in this way, I wouldn't be surprised if this fight gets finished.
And the horn sounds on round two.
Respira, calma. Olha, você não pode receber tantos danos assim, tá? Ela tá causando muito danos no seu corpo, ok?
All right, let's take a look back at some of the replays from that last round.
Unbelievable to see these high-level competitors get in each other's face, tuck their chin, bite down on the mouth guard, and just let it all hang out over the course of 5 minutes.
All right, so there's the end of the round. We're going to get you some replays here. Her submission offense is outstanding. Just unable to get it tight enough there.
She's such a great grappler. She manipulates you so well on the ground that you see why people try to avoid grappling with her at all costs. But she got the fight where she wanted to. She almost got the submission that would have ended the fight.
And that left hook landed on the button. high volume of strikes in the previous round and picking up exactly where she left off here and not really showing any signs of slowing down. She looks like she could go 10 hard fives tonight if need be. Bueno Silva's pass is denied. She's attempting to go for the leg now.
It's tight.
Oh, she got out!
She got out, and now she's putting her on the defense.
Absolutely incredible back and forth action.
Oh, how about that? She gives up on the submission now. She's trying to pass here, gets denied.
Got denied because she's so aware, so on top of the grappling transitions.
Well, this is exactly what you like to see. Nice combination of ground and pound punches. Outstanding pressure and activity by Chiasson. Man, these ground strikes by her are really starting to take their toll. Oh, another strike lands from the top. Well, she did not miss a single grappling practice during this training camp, and here's your evidence. Outstanding movement on the ground.
She looks like a math.
Going hard to try to get the heel hook. Oh, I don't know. That heel hook looks tight.
Working now to finish the heel hook. She's got her locked in, but she's got to make sure that her opponent doesn't find space to try to escape.
Oh, she's out, and I don't mean unconscious. How did she escape?
All right, well, through no lack of effort, she still hasn't been able to get the submission. You got to credit the defense at some point here.
Absolutely. This young lady is so present defensively when she's under attack. She never panics. She's so calm under pressure. She seems to be a person that can't be submitted.
Bueno Silva's back in full guard now. Really doing a nice job getting these shots home on the ground. All right, so after a great back-and-forth engagement on the ground, the fighters get back to their feet, and the crowd really showing their support for these two women.
The crowd goes crazy because they appreciate the high-level grappling that these two women just exhibited for them.
Man, high volume of strikes in this round as she continues to land and pour it on. It's amazing that she has been able to maintain this aggression with her striking throughout this fight. About 2 minutes here to go in round 3.
Massive body shot, massive strike, great attempt, great attack, and it landed perfectly for her. Big right hand.
Nice body shot. Bueno Silva's cheek looks like it's cut here, starting to bleed a little bit now. Well, she's really putting it all together on the feet, DC, staying busy and certainly staying accurate.
She's known for her hands, and this is why. Oh, nice kick.
Oh, she is in a world of trouble. We'll see if she can survive. Well, how urgent is this fighter down the stretch? She is really lighting her up now. She found her range in the middle of this fight, and she is making up for lost time. Double leg takedown is true. Under a minute to go. Bueno Silva's back in full guard. Oh, it looks like she's going for her arm now.
Oh, she's working for that submission. It's tight. Looked like the arm might end the fight. Instead, she gets out.
It was over, and that's so discouraging for the opponent to survive something like that. Hats off to this young lady in the submission defense.
Oh, man, she's got great fighting instincts, right? Reverses position, and now she's in a position to potentially finish the fight.
Yeah, she did a great job recognizing that she was going to have to change something. Not only did she reverse the position, she finds herself in a very dominant position herself.
Bueno Silva's eye is closing up. Lands a strike now from the bottom. Nice work there by Chiasson. And that'll do it. 15 minutes in the books. All right, there's the horn indicating the end of the round. So potentially a big factor here, ladies and gentlemen. The cut on the cheek sustained in that round. Certainly better to be below than above the eye, but the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. Well, I'm not sure if the swelling is just cosmetic. She might be severely injured. Let's look back at some replays from that round.
Well, when you take shots that clean, you run the risk of being injured, and injured badly. She was not good defensively, and ultimately, she's the one that's paying for it. She has got to change something if she wants to stay in this fight.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Fourth round, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. That one certainly found the target.
Another big shot to the head. I mean, she's fighting a fantastic fight.
That's a big hook. Well, she whips on the straight right hand.
Nice single.
Bueno Silva's in half guard. All right, full guard here if you're the bottom fighter, trying to prevent the half guard, I would assume.
Yes, absolutely. Trying to keep her in full guard, throw up some submission to get back to your feet.
Arm triangle attempt here.
Nice arm triangle setup.
Ooh, this could be it. That thing is tight.
That arm triangle is deep. Oh, wow. Oh!
Oh, she got out. How good is that? All right, so she continues to attack the body to great effect. Actually, some redness now underneath the elbow of her opponent.
Yeah, she does a great job of attacking the body in multiple different ways, and it's starting to pay dividends for her.
Chasson's in half guard now. Lands the grounded pound strike here. She's as good a ground striker as there is in this division. Landed another one there. Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over, Jonathan, he just gets up.
Continuing to stay busy here on the ground. Under 3 minutes to go in round 4.
She could get the sub here.
Oh, huge ground strike there. I can see the Cutman's actually getting excited. Oh, these are some serious power punches from the top by Macy Chiasson.
You can't take all those unanswered strikes. They don't have to be that damaging.
Yeah.
You just gotta move.
Massive shot from the top.
All right, she's got the full mount here, DC. It's hard for me to remember a time in which you were fully mounted in the UFC.
I have never been full mounted. I hope to never be.
Oh, tight submission attempt now with the Darce.
Oh, it's getting tight. Oh, man, that was slick.
Chasson's in half guard. Nice ground strikes landed by her here from top position. Oh, and another punch on the ground gets through. May need some defense here. Well, she has had her striking going from the outset, and she continues to invoke damage there upstairs.
She said that her opponent was tough. She said that she knew it, but she also said that she thought she relied too much on that toughness, and she is exploiting that.
Landing strikes nicely here from top position. All right, she's got the full mount here, DC. It's hard for me to remember a time in which you were fully mounted in the UFC.
I have never been full mounted. I hope to never be full mounted. And this young lady now finds herself in this position. In this position, what's very key is that she cannot panic. She's got to go and attack the hips, create some space, shrimp off to a side, re-slide in that half guard so that then now she's a little bit safer. Once you're in half, take your underhook, get back to your feet, or fully recover, full guard.
Bueno Silva's in half guard. Really good job to land these strikes from top position.
She continues to go here because it's working. Do not change anything.
Chasson's back in full mount. She's got her back now, DC, and I don't mean she's like there to support her, right? She is literally on her back and in control of this fight.
She's in control of this fight. Look for her to start trying to slide that arm under the neck to finish the fight with a choke.
Horn sounds for the end of round 4.
Nice work last round. Wow, that was impressive. Keep throwing those leg kicks. Look at her leg right now. You see how bruised it is? That's gonna be...
All right, big round for her there. Let's look back at some of the highlights, DC, and a lot of these pictures going to be rooted in that killer ground and pound.
Yeah, she got the fight where she needed it to be. You knew that if she was going to be ahead, if she was going to be the one winning, she needed to be on top, landing that beautiful ground and pound. She got the fight where she wanted it, and you see the result. Her dominating the action at the close of the round.
All right, champ, here we go with our next round. There are a lot of bad spots you can be in mixed martial arts, but I can't think of many worse ones than being underneath this ground and pound attack. That was insane.
No, she is a beast when it comes to the ground and pound. Hey, on your back in a triangle body or whatever on your back in the body triangle, it sucks. But what's much worse is being underneath this young lady while she's got posture trying to finish you. It is brutal to watch. She has big power, and she winds up everything, and she is so accurate that she can almost guess where you're gonna move when she's gonna throw her strikes, and they land, and they land.
She's going for the arm bar here. Oh, that looks wicked tight. Oh, tremendous escape by her there.
Beautiful submission defense on display by this young lady.
Good work from the top here by Chasson. And there it is, another strike gets through on the ground.
Good work.
Chasson's back in half guard.
This is a terrible position.
Chasson going to work from guard here. Nice combination of strikes there. Very efficient, very effective. Oh, and with conviction, she moves right into half guard.
Without much effort, she was able to pass from her full guard right into half guard.
Just over 3 minutes now to go in the fight.
That was a slick transition.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Macy Chasson.
She's targeting that cut and doing a great job of getting to it with those nasty ground and pound strikes.
All right, she's right into side control right now, and a lot of fighters would prefer the half guard, but she does some pretty good work here.
She does good work in the side control. She likes it. A lot of people will not even pass the side control anymore because it seems like you're giving your opponent an out. But she loves the fact that she has such a great guillotine, and if they turn one way, she'll attack it. So you only have one option to escape this young lady, and by going to your knees, she always throws her hooks in and just...
She's got her back now.
Another strike lands to that swollen area. The in swell would come in handy right now.
Chasson's back in side control here. Ooh, nice setup for the submission here.
What a transition.
Looks like that Darcy's tight. Oh, she's out.
Good work. I'm going to stand this out.
And now she has her back.
Bueno Silva's back into full guard. Trying to stay heavy here as best she can. Well, pretty good work off of the bottom here by Bueno Silva. Lands Resists with the ground and pound here. Bueno Silva's got the head. Let's see if she can finish off this guillotine attempt. Oh, she got out again. Less than a minute to go to decide this one.
Oh, right into mouth.
Bueno Silva's cut is just nasty, right on the cheek. Location obviously could be worse, no blood trickling down into her eye, but gotta think she's gonna need some stitch work after this one, win or lose. Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Chiasson. Well, she's staying busy, continuing to land ground strikes. There's another one. Bueno Silva's back in full guard now. Well, she does not seem to fear anything powerful coming back her way as she can. All right, so she's able to get back to her feet here in this final round. Now we'll see what she can do on the feet.
Well, she's got to take advantage. She got up. Step one, accomplished. Step two, you have got to finish this fight.
What a fight! 25 minutes turned in. The official decision is in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. The judges score the contest 50, 47, 49, 46, and 49, 46. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, Meiji Chiasson!
All right, well, she loved the matchup, and now you see why as she gets it done on all 3 judges' scorecards. She had her moments in the striking realm against a great kickboxer, but ultimately mixing it up, the key to victory tonight.
It's all about...
Well, DC, this is a true mixed martial artist of the highest order. You've watched the film. Hard for me to see much in terms of glaring weaknesses, and he believes he can react to anything that is thrown his way inside that.
It's unbelievable because whenever you're trying to prepare for someone, you look for weaknesses. But when you watch this guy, nothing jumps off the page. When you think I have to go wrestling, you realize very quickly that not only can he defend takedowns, he can also go and secure them himself. He's that new breed of fighter that has been doing every discipline from the very start of his career. You know you're looking at a guy that will contend for a championship.
And if our fighter meeting on Thursday is any indication, confidence, not an issue for this young man coming in here tonight. Ready for this next fight, I might as well tell you, to my right is a 2-time United States Olympic wrestler. But I say this without that caveat, wrestling's the best base for modern-day mixed martial arts, and his wrestling is truly as good as it gets.
As good as it gets, and he lives by the motto. He embraces the grind. He gets out there, and he tries to punish you with his effort. He wants to punish you with his intensity, and he wants to overwhelm you with his pressure. That is wrestling. From the wrestling on the mat to wrestling on the feet, it's pressure, pressure, pressure. And this young man is just literally, he personifies the style that so many of us were known for.
Yeah, dude like pummels all day. His wife's like, I'm looking for a hug. You don't need to pummel me. Tremendous wrestler. We'll see if the hands have developed a little bit, but certainly a good opportunity on a big stage for him here tonight. tale of the tape for this, our main event of the evening. All right, now for the official introductions, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Roman Dolidze. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Anthony Lionheart Smith.
Herbert Dean's in the building.
Ready,
He is the
fight.
third man in the octagon
Ready.
tonight.
Good.
All right, so here's the light heavyweight contender, Anthony Lionheart Smith, as early round action gets underway. And as far as his resume goes in terms of the knockouts and submissions, he's got the best mix of finishes of any contender in this light heavyweight division. And he set up this matchup. I'm going to feel him out. I'm going to see what materializes, see if I can't get him to make a mistake. And you guys know, if anyone can capitalize and get the finish, it's probably me. Back to the jab now, no good. Oh, double jab there by Lionheart Smith. And there it is, no surprise, he gets the early takedown.
He's got to start throwing now.
Oh, nice movement to avoid that strike coming down. Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Roman Dolidze. All right, working inside the closed guard now. This is no safe place against this opponent.
He passed the half guard.
Oh, looked like that strike from the bottom fighter got the crowd's attention. Oh, he's got him in the crucifix now. A lot of body weight from the top position.
And look at him attacking the arm triangle on the other side. He's gonna lock him down, try to pass it all the way.
Oh, submission defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon, and it showed in that defense. Oh, nice.
Just misses there with the left. Oh, beautiful counter.
Oh, nice right hand.
Dolidze gets another takedown. The question now, what will he do with it? We have crossed the midpoint here in our opening round.
He's got to be careful here.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Dolidze.
Another one. I mean, he cannot miss from the top position.
He's got to be careful here. Changing the position.
Dolidze has got full mount now.
Oh, he's got to be careful there, yep.
Lands a big elbow there. All right, half guard now. Not a fighter you'd want in half guard against you. For the bottom fighter, what does he need to do?
He needs to secure his underhook. He's got to be fighting for underhook. One of the most key things you can do as a bottom fighter stuck in half guard is try to frame. You frame and push your opponent away from you. By pushing him away from you, he will then want to come back into you.
Right.
It's like when I push you back, you want to go forward. So as he comes forward, hand goes off the face, let it slip into an underhook, build up to your elbow, then go chase your single leg. This is high level.
All right, he's got the hooks in, DC, working off of his back.
Now look for him to attack the neck of his opponent to try to get the rear choke.
Great submission defense on display tonight.
All right, working on the ground here. His opponent's feet on the hips.
Big ground and pound.
Pretty good work with the strikes here off of his back by Smith.
Oh, he got to the spot.
Oh, big shots from the top. Man, he's killing it on the ground. Another strike gets through.
These are big shots, and they're not glancing blows. When he's throwing, he is landing so clean that his head is thudding off the mat.
30 seconds on the clock. Let's go. 30 seconds.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Dolidze.
Oh, nice.
Dolidze's in half guard. A lot of top pressure being applied here. First round winding down here. Dolidze's able to make a nice transition there back into side control. That horn sounds means we have reached the end of round one.
Okay, there's no way you got that one. You lost that one. Okay, but we're going to take this next one back. We know you can do it. We're going to stick to our striking. We can't handle it.
Well, what a round it was, especially from a striking standpoint. DC, take us through it.
High-level striking. I mean, this is what people come through the doors to see. Two men stand on a quarter, chest to chest, forehead to forehead, and let it all fly. I'm surprised nobody went out, but it does excite me for the next round.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Second round underway.
Nice block.
Try to establish that jab. All right, well, perhaps he has a point to prove. Perhaps there's a hip injury, but this man's UFC career has been defined by the takedown. He hasn't attempted a single one tonight.
He hasn't even attempted it. It's very surprising, and honestly, for a guy that enjoys the wrestling, it's very disappointing. Because to me, it seems like he doesn't want to put the effort out there tonight to try and secure takedowns. You take a lot of risk by not using your best skill, and you almost put your opponent on your level by being limited.
Well, maybe he can hear us. Bro, if you don't attempt to take down, he's going to pull out his cellular telephone and start watching collegiate wrestling. So, change levels. Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. Dolidze's got the full mount. Good, solid strike on the ground. Well, the more things change, the more they stay the same. He continues to land a high volume of strikes on his opponent at will.
Well, I mean, John, the guy can fight everywhere. And he can fight everywhere, meaning he can fight on the ground, he can fight in the stand-up, but he's also able to do it because his cardio is so good.
Right.
This is one of the best fighters that we have seen for a long time, and it is showing in this performance.
Oh, look out, folks, that is tight.
It looks like it's getting going. Great submission defense, full display by the opponent.
Champ, these submission setups aren't that bad, but he keeps getting denied.
Yeah, because he's not panicking. He's taking his time. He knows what to do whenever something is coming in his direction. It's beautiful. It's beautiful to watch a guy comfortable even when he's under attack.
Just over 3 minutes to go. Oh, nice jab by Dolidze.
He's got great kicks also. He needs to be throwing more kicks in this fight. He hasn't thrown many at all.
Well, he's really starting to land a high number of strikes here in the second round. No denying that he has taken the message from his corner and picked up the pace here in round two. There's the single. Full guard now, DC.
For the top fighter, you got to be very careful because most submissions come from the full guard. So advance to half. Try to build posture. But if you're the bottom person, the moment your opponent tries to move to the next position, build a shield. Kick off the hips and get back to your feet.
Oh, that looks tight.
Oh, this is tight. This fight is over.
Whoa, submission defense, it gets out.
On this, in that moment, it looked like the fight was over. He was able to clear his head, put the guy into the mount. Not a great position, but much better than getting his arm snapped in half from an arm bar.
All right, so he's got the ground and pound game going here.
Beautiful transition.
All right, so perhaps he's going to have to address something defensively. There is a legitimate cut around his eye.
Yeah, he got cut on the eye from that last strike. He's got to pay attention now before it gets worse.
All these actions, though, these big actions got to wear on the gas tank of both guys.
Working in half guard here, making these shots count. Smith's looking to pass into half guard here, but he's denied. So the crowd absolutely loving it as these fighters work their way back to the feet.
The fighters are back to their feet now, and they can take in the applause because they deserve it after that grappling exchange. He's got that single collar tie.
Fighters separate from the clinch now. All right, 45 seconds now to go in the round.
Oh, he jumped guillotine right away.
Oh, looks like he's got the submission locked in. He's in real trouble.
Great defense by the defensive fighter.
All right, he's got the full mount now. Is this one of the most dominant positions in MMA? Is that fair to say?
It's a very dominant position. It's one of the most ideal positions you can get to, especially if you are fighting someone that doesn't truly understand that they're not in as much danger as they are. Because it's dangerous, but there are a lot of outs. And if a person isn't very understanding of that, then you can really, really put some damage on it.
All right, so the round is over. You see, obviously, the fighter has a cut on his cheek sustained in that round, but better to be below the eye than above it. The cut man is in there trying to close it up. All right, so back to the stools we go. They say defense wins championships, and he has not defended well tonight.
He isn't trying, or at least it doesn't seem like he's trying. He has got to move his head. He's trying to react when the punch is already coming, and that's not working. If he takes many more of these shots, this fight is going to be stopped due to the swelling.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Third round underway. Big right hand there. Effective use of the jab there by Smith. Well, most fighters can't keep up this type of aggression and pace, but you don't have to worry about this guy. He hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down tonight. Oh, big right hook, but a whiff. Smith circling towards the left side now. Rip the body there. Maybe time to get the bonus checks ready.
I mean, this fight is about done. He got him hurt very bad with his head kick. Now he has to find one more strike to end the night.
Nice strike from the bottom fighter there.
Great ground and pound by this man. Another ground and pound strike lands for this man.
Oh, he's back up again. You gotta like that. Well, he rocked him, but couldn't finish him.
He rocked him. He hurt him bad. He couldn't find that one shot to close the door. Could not shut the lights off. And now he's tasked with trying to find that shot again.
So the blood really starting to flow. Every time that area gets targeted, that cut's getting worse.
It's getting worse and worse, and you see the blood starting to come down. That is when you start to watch the fighter to see what type of effect it's starting to take on him, whether or not he's reaching for it, whether or not he's confused by where it's at. You got to start to watch his reactions now as we go forward.
Lands the kick to the body there. Well, he was knocked down by his opponent earlier in the round, and I'm not sure he's mentally back in this fight.
Well, it's hard to build back from something like that. As you watch, he's trying, and we don't know what type of dialogue is going on within himself right now in regards to him believing or not having much confidence in his approach to this fight.
All right, great position for him here. He's got the full mount. See if he can get that ground and pound going.
Oh, he's got to get it going, but he can't rush. A lot of times, guys get in the full mount and they rush, they get nervous. They're like, oh my goodness, I'm winning. Reality is, you're winning, but it can change in a matter of seconds because then they can be gone. He's got to drop his hips, be really heavy at the opponent's base, and then just start to work. Make the opponent give his back so that he can try to get his chokes off or find great ground and pound with very patient ground and pound from such a dominant position.
All right, feet on the hips here. Less than 2 minutes to go in round 3. Dolidze's back in full guard. All right, so he's got the body locked down here, DC, or so it appears. This is not a guy you want anywhere near your back. Smith gets back up again. Oh, he's really starting to apply pressure on his opponent here. Different approach here in the last couple rounds, and it's the exact sense of urgency that you want to see from a fighter. Take the judges out of it. Just missed with the left there. Oh, and he tags him with the straight, beautifully placed there by Smith. Oh, you gotta love the leg kicks, and there it is. Well, don't get mad, get even, right? He got stunned by his opponent earlier in the round. He's clearly been losing since. Mentally, it appears as though he's checked out a little.
A lot easier said than done. When his opponent has the power that he possesses, it's hard for him to say, you know what, I'm gonna take one to give one. We're getting them out here.
Smith's in half guard now. All right, right into side control. Upper body strength figures to be put to good use here.
Yes, absolutely. And you got to look for his opponent to turn back into him. He should chase guillotine, but the opponent turns to the opposite side. He can take his back, throw his hooks in, try to choke, or flatten him out and just go for the finish. In the half guard.
Final seconds. That's 3 rounds in the can. We're headed to the championship round. All right, so there's the end of the round. You see the blood trickling down as he makes his way back to the stool. Cut on the bridge of the nose, or so it appears from the strike in that round. Cut man getting right to work.
Don't just hang out there on the ground. Get back.
All right, so a big knockdown for him, courtesy of that punch in that round. DC, here's a replay.
Big moment in the previous round. They were both fighting very well, but when he landed this punch right here that sits his opponent down, it showed that the power is not equal, and if he can land, he does have the ability to damage him.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here's round 4, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds.
Cannot take those leg kicks clean like that.
Oh, you can feel the breeze there. Swing and a miss by Dolidze. Well, the right hand has been there at times, not that time. Connections right up the gut, DC. He's in a world of trouble now.
They say the great are the ones that get there first, and it got right to the target.
All right, talk to me, champ. He's got great submission skills, good offensive wrestling. He hasn't so much as even shot for a takedown today.
I think he's stunned. Oh, he's got a choke.
Oh, that guillotine choke is tight. Oh, what a beautiful counter to the guillotine there. Gets side mount. Oh, he escapes.
He got out. I mean, wow, that is great submission defense.
All right, so that opened up a cut around his eye area.
He hasn't moved his head well. He was taking shots too clean, and now a cut has opened up.
All right, so another nice strike by him there, and he continues to attack that cut. Pretty sage decision by him to target that area.
We always talk about his fight IQ, John. We talk about his ability to recognize his advantages. That's exactly what he's doing. The moment he saw that cut, I knew that would become his focus.
Connected with a solid strike there.
Oh, another one.
Man. Oh, another huge ground strike landed by him there. How much more can one man take?
He's setting up the armbar.
Oh, it's tight. Oh, he got out again.
He got out again. This guy just keeps on fighting off submission after submission.
Print the shirts, ground and pound. Oh, how about that reversal by him there? All right, north-south position now, DC. We'll see how he chooses to advance from here.
Nice shots landing from the top position.
He's just being more aggressive, and because he's being more aggressive and more loose with his strikes, he's landing.
Oh, working hard to get back up again, and he's there. Well, just as he did in the previous round, he continues to connect on a high volume of strikes. And a good sign, too, doesn't seem to be slowing down whatsoever. Just going to the body now with that hook shot, nicely done by Smith. Oh, straight punch, it's there again. Smith's doing a nice job protecting the eye with that block. You don't want to absorb any more damage on that cut. Both fighters exchange in the pocket here.
Oh, he's stuck in the guillotine.
Oh, he might have that submission locked in. Well, this is absolutely the hurt business. It's hard to see which party is more injured, but I think both fighters have been really effective with their strikes in this one.
Yeah, both guys have been affected. Both guys have been beat up.
Look at him attack that arm triangle on the opposite side. When it's time to finish, he stands. How in the world did he escape that submission? Oh, he's stepping over the head here.
Oh, that Kimura looks tight.
Very smart there. You never favor submission over a dominant position.
Under a minute to go in round 4. Smith gets back up again. Nicely done. All right, now they separate.
30 seconds.
Oh, you gotta like the output here. So aggressive with the strikes. He continues to light him up. Gotta be careful here not to gas out, of course, but you gotta like the offense we're seeing from him, especially in this round. Trying to establish that jab once again. 20 minutes in the can, 5 to go. Wow, what a round it was. There's the horn, 2 knockdowns. Certainly a 10-8 is plausible. We'll see if his opponent can make some adjustments here. It's gonna be tough.
J.A., I thought it was over.
Yeah.
I thought it was over. I was yelling, it's over, it's over. After the first knockdown, dude gets up and gets knocked down again. He understands now he has a very tough competitor in front of him, but he needs to stay patient, go find another big shot, be confident in knowing that eventually the finish is gonna come.
You ready to fight? Ready.
It is the 5th and final round. The accuracy to land right there. His opponent's wobble champ.
He's hurt bad. He cannot take another shot like that.
Oh, lands a big left hand.
Oh.
Oh, nice jab to the dome by Roman Dolidze. both throwing everything with fight-ending intentions. Dolidze is definitely taking aim at that cut right now. You see, targeting that area that is already compromised on his opponent. Smith gets tagged by that straight punch. Nice land for the offense there. You know, DC, you're usually pretty prophetic when it comes to these game plans and strategies. Are you surprised he hasn't even tried to take him down yet?
Yes, it's very surprising to watch a guy that has this type of wrestling chops not trying to attempt to get this fight to the ground.
All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks. Knee on belly. There it is, now he's going to mount. Now he's got a good body position, yup.
All right, half guard.
Oh, now he's attacking arm triangle.
Oh, that arm triangle's wicked tight.
He's starting to get it in very deep.
All right, so now going to position over submission as he bails on the sub. Under 3 minutes remain in round 5. Well, he grounded him, and now he's trying to pound him out. Great ground strikes here. Oh, huge pop from the crowd as the fighters get back up to their feet. I mean, all right, so the ref is going to step in here, yes, and call on the doctor to look at that nose job. Might need one after this fight.
He might, because his face looks so different. He's unrecognizable from yesterday. The blood has really become a problem for him.
And I guess if there's any place to get a cut on the face, the cheek ain't a bad spot. And it looks as though the doctor will allow him to continue. Crowd likes that decision. We'll see how long he can stay in this fight.
Ready.
All right, so the ringside position has made his way back to his seat. The referee gets the action back underway. The fans are excited this fight's going to continue.
Absolutely, and I'm just as excited myself. I want to see these guys compete. I want to see who wins. I don't want it to stop because of a cut. I want to see the best fighter get their hand raised at the end of the night. Luckily, we get to try to do that.
All right, well, I don't have to be a judge to tell you he is losing this fight late in the game now. Time to start throwing up those submission attempts, I would think.
You got to keep going. You got to start throwing up submission attempt after submission attempt and hope that something's free for you to latch onto. Holy smokes!
I mean, you got to be kidding me with that knockout. If that is not the #1 play on SportsCenter tonight, I'm not sure what would top it. One of the best knockouts we've seen all year.
In a very long time. I have not seen someone look this good. He promised us something, and he delivered with that beautiful knockout.
Let's go inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 3 seconds of round number 5. Declaring the winner by knockout, Roman Dolidze!
All right, so there he is, the man of the hour. What a massive knockout for him to get this win in style tonight.
He did everything he needed to do to find the knockout. Now he can celebrate with his family and friends.
All right, so you can sort of feel an uptick in terms of the crowd energy. A lot of these fans came to watch this man who you think has the skill set to be a future UFC champion.
I do, John, and I will go on record saying that. I believe this kid has a huge future ahead of him. He has a ton of skills. He checks all the boxes. He's got the wrestling, he's got the grappling, he's got the cardio, he's got the toughness. He can do it all. But it is on him now to make good on all the work that him and his team have done to put him in this position.
And the UFC, as you well know, does a masterful job with the matchmaking. When a fighter is this hyped and gets to this point of their career, they give him a guy who they think can beat him. We'll see how he handles this challenge tonight. right, so here he is. They call him T-City, short for Triangle City. The Gracie Jiu-Jitsu black belt, Brian Ortega.
Brian Ortega is a great fighter, a guy that has all the ability inside the octagon. He started as a jiu-jitsu practitioner, but you have seen the evolution of Brian Ortega as his career has continued to go on, has continued to proceed. Brian Ortega is getting better and better and better. He has now found himself staring across the octagon of some of the best fighters the division has ever seen, and he will continue to do that as long as he keeps developing the skills that are necessary.
And sometimes it's hard to become a champion without having tasted defeat. A lot of people believe the Max Holloway fight for Ortega will be something he can build upon moving forward. Well, so much UFC history is played out here at T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada. Plenty more where that came from tonight. The athletes are ready to go. Our tale of the tape for this featherweight fight. Now for the introductions, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC featherweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Diego Lopez. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Brian T-City Ortega.
All right, Herb Dean, our referee for this one, just about to get underway. All right, so here we are in Las Vegas, Nevada, inside the T-Mobile Arena. This has really become the UFC's home base here in Vegas since 2016, and you competed on that inaugural night. UFC 200 was a big one.
I got to stand across the octagon from one of the greatest fighters of all time, Anderson Silva. But the roof was blown off at UFC 200. So many stars and legends competed on that night. I'm glad I was able to stand amongst them tonight. You get to make your mark on this great arena.
And that one certainly found the target.
Just turning his hip over into the leg kick.
Ortega's kick to the body is blocked. Oh, timely hook. So more output, at least in the early going.
Oh, guillotine here.
Oh, that gilly is tight. Oh, he got out. How good is that?
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed. There it is. Now he's going him out.
He's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat? Big ground and pound.
Closed guard. Under 3 minutes to go in round one.
Great defense by the defensive fighter. He passes the half.
Might be a submission attempt here, champ.
I mean, you cannot sit in a full guard. When you sit in the full guard, you give these guys so many opportunities.
All right, working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here. Good movement by him here, transitioning very well on the ground tonight.
Step for step, he's staying with his opponent in every transition.
T-City going to work here from guard. Nice combination there. Everything he throws is with fight-ending intentions. 2 minutes now to go.
Now he's going full mount.
Oh, good defense, yes.
Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. Ortega's back in full mount. Making all these shots count. Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by T-City, Brian Ortega.
Gotta be careful here. Great defense by this fighter.
Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
All right, he's in a half-guard position here, DC, and in a good spot to dole out a lot of damage, I would think.
A lot of damage can be done from the half guard. You sit back on that leg, you press down into your opponent, you drop elbows, you drop punches. What is very key is you controlling the underhook on the far side. If you give up that underhook, your opponent can use the half guard to build up to an elbow, sweep, or just chase down a single leg.
Fighter able to reverse position on the ground and gain a dominant position. Nicely done. 30 seconds to go in this one.
Beautiful transition. Nice shot lands from the bottom.
Not there yet, but might get the submission here shortly. Oh, trying to pass here, but Dikembe Mutombo style, he gets denied.
Blocked! Great job blocking that pass by the bottom fighter.
Now inside the closed guard.
And he's gonna try to find ways to pass and move to a submission.
Both guys showing up in a big way tonight.
Relaxa, respira. Olha, você está sendo muito agressivo na luta, tá? Eu tenho que você tem que focar.
All right, now we take a look back at some of the action in that previous round, DC. A lot to like on both sides here.
I mean, both were intent on going forward. And what happens when nobody wants to take a step back? They meet in the middle. That's exactly what they did, and they both found success over the course of that round.
All right, so the crowd voicing its appreciation after that crazy sequence in the previous round. Nearly submitted him there, DC.
This is usually what we get with striking. But tonight we had a very educated crowd. They appreciate high-level grappling. They are getting that tonight in this fight. That submission was indeed, but wow, what a great job of escaping and living to fight another day.
All right, next round is underway. We saw one submission attempt in the previous round, and you know moving forward, this guy is all about submission over position.
You saw one in the previous round. Look forward to him trying it again and again and again until he finds a submission. You heard him back.
See on that punch right there. His opponent's compromised, DC.
It's one thing to land a hard shot. It's another thing completely to land a perfect shot. And that was a perfect shot. Oh, nice right hand.
All right, so an opportunity goes by the boards. He had him stunned, nearly finished, and now his opponent has recovered.
His opponent's recovered. Now he's got to go deal with everything that he's going to bring at him. He should have got the fight finished.
Well, watch for him to set up that hook again here. Oh, there's a takedown attempt. Establishing the jab.
Ooh, big shot lands.
Well, the forecast is true. Goes back to the hook shot, but unable to land.
Great job moving into his opponent and getting to that single count.
All right, so now blood is a factor. You see that he has been opened up in that eye area.
Yeah, he's got hit in the eye, and now there's a cut. But it's nothing to worry about too much now.
Now he pulls guard right into a triangle here.
I mean, he pulled guard, and he's now attempting a triangle choke, which is absolutely insane.
Trying to pass the guard here, but a nice job by the bottom fighter defensively.
Bottom fighter did a fantastic job of following with his hips, making sure.
Whoa, somehow, some way he gets the arm out.
It looked like he was done, John, but he was able to stay comfortable, stay patient, and now he finds himself safe.
This pace is just absurd, and he has kept it up throughout the fight. Shades of Max Holloway against Calvin Kattar, punches and bunches.
I mean, being there, watching Max Holloway do what he did was super impressive. So to even list this performance alongside...
Oh, in good position to rip off a Kimura here. Ooh, that Kimura looks tight. You gotta be kidding me. How good is his
This
submission?
dude is constantly dodging bullets, J.A.
Man, this is some serious ground and pound here, DC. He's not just staying busy for the sake of staying busy. These strikes are doing damage.
Oh, yeah, no pity pat to this guy. This guy's trying to land, and he's trying to land effective strikes.
Full guard now, DC.
Yes, full guard, watching for the top fighter to either posture or look to pass right away. In the half guard. Now he's looking arm triangle on the opposite side. When he goes to finish, look, he's got it locked. When he goes to finish, he has to pass his body all the way to the opposite side, drop his chest to get enough pressure to finish the technique. He's got it locked in.
Oh, somehow, some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth, but the submission defense wins this transition.
Oh, lands with the ground and pound strike. Another ground and pound strike lands. This is some exhausting work, man.
I mean, it is so tiring to be fighting in this way. So much wrestling, so much grappling, expending all this energy trying to hold the guy down. I mean, no takedown is not fought. No reversal is not fought. Everything they're doing is fought to the very last minute before it gets given up.
Really maximizing his shots here on the ground. All right, he continues to bully his opponent here, really manhandling him on the ground.
Look at that. Recognized he was about to lose position.
Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
All right, so a grueling battle on the ground, and no surprise, the crowd pops in appreciation as the fighters work their way back to the
This
feet.
is an educated crowd, J.A. They appreciate high-level grappling, and that's exactly what they got in that exchange.
Overhand attempt now, it's blocked by Ortega. 20 seconds left. 15 seconds. All right, that's the end of round number 2.
Excellent. That was beautiful, man. He's hurt. You had him right there, man. You could have closed this off. You're going to do in this round.
All right, so there's the end of the round, and the tide has officially turned. A huge head strike to stun his opponent. We'll see which corner can adjust here moving forward.
I mean, they've got to be celebrating. They've got to be happy. Everything's working. But the other side has to be concerned. They have to figure something out, make some sort of adjustment to try to change the tide of this fight.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Third round underway. Oh, strong hook to the head there by Ortega. Well, missed on that one. Oh, uppercut. T-City gets caught with that punch. Gotta shore up the defense here. Unable to land with that punch.
Oh, nice. Nice.
Right on the body.
It was perfect. It was a perfectly placed shot, and you see his opponents reacting violently from that punch. Nice.
Man has his chin been tested early.
Oh, nice double leg, yes. Oh, he passes the half guard now, and he's not posturing to land punches, so look for a submission attempt.
Well, he's on his back, but he's landing. Continuing to work out of the half guard. All right, working inside his opponent's guard here.
You cannot sit in these jiu-jitsu guys' guard. And you can't have one arm.
Ortega's going for the sub here. Oh, compromising spot here. Triangle choke is locked in. Oh, and he's out.
You need to work, by standing this up. It's work.
Ortega's back in full guard. Well, defense doesn't always win championships in MMA, but how about the submission defense tonight, thwarting one attempt after the next?
Yeah, and the fact that he's just constantly under attack tells you he was very prepared for the type of fighter that he was in front of. He knew there would be some submissions coming his way. He was ready to defend them, and he has done that beautifully.
This is a terrible position.
Oh, and there it is. Was only a matter of time. That ground strike has cut him open. Ground and pound. The hammer. Mark Coleman would be proud.
He's got that arm triangle. Watch him pass to the opposite side. It looks real tight. He'll drop his weight to try to finish the technique.
Oh, how on God's green earth did he get out?
It's work. You need to work.
Now drops inside that closed guard, DC. Ooh, heel hook attempt now, and it looks locked in. Heel hook looks tight.
He's out. What submission defense on display?
Right inside his opponent's guard here, DC. You don't want to play around here too long.
No, you got to either have two hands in or two hands out, or guys start to attack triangle.
All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. Can't get it. Good awareness by the defensive fighter. All right, dominant position here. He's got the full mount. A lot of different ways he can go here. Maybe try to find an arm bar or just get the ground and pound.
He can attack submissions, but those submissions will present themselves once he is landing that brutal ground and pound he is known for. Because then his opponent will start to get a little bit desperate to get out from under him, which will then in turn leave arms dangling, or he'll turn to his knees and get choked out.
Ortega's looking to pass out of the half guard here and get that side control, but he is denied by the opposition.
And there you go again, half guard. Oh, now he's going to find himself in a little more danger. Nice transition.
Side control now, and certainly I would think more offensive options for the bottom fighter than in the half guard.
Absolutely more offensive options, because now you can just start to get away. You can just go to a wrestler stand-up. Get to your knees, post your hands, don't allow him to get his hooks in, right? Really be aware of the hooks. But get to your hands, stand up, fight the hands, break away and escape. But it's so much more free-flowing than a half guard in the side control, because all you need to do is just get the opponent's body up, because his legs are just free to move. His legs are not controlling anything. His legs are just free, so you have more freedom to use yours.
Excellent. That was beautiful, man. You got him hurt. You should have put him away. He was hurt. He was ready for that final blow. All right. He's probably still hurt.
All right, so there is the horn. We have gotten to the end of the round, and after he got buckled with that liver shot, I didn't think we'd get here.
No, it did not look like we would get here. It did not seem like he would be able to stand up to that punch. But he did. He lives to fight another day. Let's see what he does with the opportunity.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here is round 4, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. Nice straight punch there. Lands a jab. Man, that left hand is money in the bank tonight. Nice straight right lands. Just misses with that one. Both fighters throwing heat now. Ortega gets hit with that stiff jab there.
It won't take many of those.
Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there.
Take it for a ride. Nice double leg. Nice finish. Trying to recover full guard there.
Oh, man, what a strike from the bottom.
All right, side control now. All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent.
Beautiful ground strikes landed.
Oh, and there's another ground strike for good measure. And now he's got the back. Oh, beautiful fight instinct there as he reverses position, and now he's got the dominant position.
Did a fantastic job recognizing, man, I have got to get on the offense. From bottom to top to dominant position. What a great job.
Trying to recover full guard there.
Well, hard to win fights in mixed martial arts from the bottom, but nice work here in that position by T-City, Brian Ortega. Well, that eye area is getting bloodier with every passing strike.
It's like a target, and he keeps going to it, and you see it's starting to get worse as the fight is going on.
Oh, great reversal to top position by Ortega.
That was nice.
Ortega's back in full mount. Minutes remain in the round.
Watch the armbar, but watch the armbar here. Now he's in trouble.
You gotta be kidding me. How did he get out?
He just stayed calm. Was able to withstand the fire, and now he finds himself out and safe.
Well, you know he's comfortable fighting off his back. All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You gotta be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy.
He's putting him in exactly the positions he needs to be in right now. He's able to relax here, and he understands, being a veteran of so many fights, that as long as he's on top, he's winning. He feels like he's winning here.
Great submission defense.
All right, feet on the hips here. Well, he's worked very hard on this part of his game, and these ground strikes are really starting to take their toll. Oh, how about that transition to top position? Beautiful work by T-City, Brian Ortega.
This is where he wants to be.
30 seconds now to go in the round. All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long.
I mean, way to stay aware and stay safe defensively.
Final seconds here. Ortega's right back to the full mount here. Buzzer sounds for the end of round 4, 20 minutes in the books.
Beautiful. You won that round, all right? I just need you to keep doing what you're doing. Go out there and keep putting pressure on, just like we do.
All right, let's look back at some of the action in that round, DC. What a high-level display of offensive wrestling.
I mean, this is a joy for me to watch. I enjoy watching a guy maintain this level of wrestling for as long as he has done this. He is constantly in his opponent's face. He's constantly taking him down. Getting taken down and getting up is exhausting. Let's see how tired his opponent is at the start of the next round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go, 5th and final round. All right, here we go. Next round is underway. You saw him try to submit his opponent in the previous round. Had one attempt. We'll see if there's more with that.
He will throw multiple multiple attempts at you. He will continue to throw things against the wall until something sticks. Look for more submission attempts from this young man.
Ortega gets absolutely tagged by that stiff jab. Unable to connect with the right.
Cut him off. Let's go.
He's looking for that left hand. Not there.
Keep those hands up.
Beautiful body kick.
Looked like he might have landed there. Instead, a swing and a miss by T-City, Brian Ortega. Straight punch, useful.
I'll work with that jab. Jab lands.
All right, so now we start to see some bruising appearing on the torso, and all of that courtesy of the body work of his opponent.
Just the wherewithal to go to the body and the discipline to stay with that approach. I mean, it's just tremendous. You see a fighter with a high fight IQ following a game plan, and it's working. He does a phenomenal job of actually attacking the takedowns off of his punches.
All right, has the guard closed here.
He passes to half guard.
And busy as he looks to improve position here. All right, trying to pass here. As Glover Teixeira might say, not today.
Not today. Great job of following with the hips, keeping those legs locked and keeping them in full guard.
Oh, you gotta love the ground and pound strikes here. That is how you reverse position on the ground. Beautifully done by him there. Oh, we'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here.
Great shot from the top position.
Attempting an armbar here. Oh, that's tight. Oh, what a transition.
Beautiful transition to the belly down armbar.
Oh, he got out.
He actually defended. Now, he's not in a great position now, but he's better off than he was before.
All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC. Lands the ground and pound strike. All right, looks like he's got a couple hooks in here, DC, and defensively, you better be careful. Nicely done. Ortega's back in half guard. He's very comfortable here.
Oh, right into mount. Nice defense.